Alright, first things first, to get this out of the way, I'm feeling kind of under the weather as I'm filming this, is I guess what I could say. So, if I sound like shit, I'm sorry. I also woke up like an hour ago, which is great. YouTube grind and all that. Anyway, okay, I wanted to talk about something today because it was on my mind, and obviously we know that YouTube is full of amazing content creators, just incredible channels that I'll just never be able to reach the peaks of. So obviously we have a lot of these channels that just dominate the platform. There is one channel that has been creeping into a lot of people's recommended section because of these challenge videos or this. So this guy's called Morgz. I'm sure you've all heard of him. I'm sure you all like him as well. I really don't understand what there's not to like about this guy's channel, in all fairness.
Today I'm gonna be attempting to stay in my girlfriend's house overnight without her even knowing I was there.
So I actually have a little bit of a story to talk about with Morgz that you're not going to actually hear from anyone else that talks about him, because this is something that I've experienced with him that not any other bigger channels will be able to tell you about. Because obviously Morgz, he's like fucking 2 million subscribers now or something like that. He makes questionable content in my eyes. It's not exactly something that I would personally watch, but you know, I'm sure there's plenty of 5-year-olds out there that enjoy it as well. Basically, how does this, I don't even know how old he is, like 16, something like that. I'm probably wrong. So does anyone actually ever wonder like how this kid managed to get 2 million subscribers? And you're probably thinking, well, it's because he did this video or this video that was really shit, but it got a lot of views. Obviously, that's definitely part of it. However, what was Morgz like when he was a smaller channel? Now, a lot of you would think that it's just because he did gaming videos, chubby Morgz. Well, here's a little bit of an inside story from your boy MDG, and I'm never gonna say that again, because if I do, I promise you I will delete my channel. So I obviously started YouTube back in 2015. A lot of you know this by now. August 2015 to be exact, the day I graced the internet with this masterpiece. And obviously, yes, my content was shit back then. It's not exactly like anything's changed, but you know, go on. So obviously, even though the videos I did back then were trash, I remember back around 2015 and early to mid 2016, there were a lot, and I mean a lot, of channels doing shout out videos. If you are a small channel, or if you were a small channel around that time, you'll definitely have heard of these channels and you'll probably experience this yourself. If you haven't, I'm going to give you a bit of a story time, because they were something. Basically, a lot of these just boiled down to shout out Sundays, shout out Mondays, Saturdays. Most people just did shout out Sundays because, you know, that's what everyone did, and that's what Morgz did, and everyone wanted to be big like Morgz at the time, so they just copied what he did, and well, it worked out for Morgz, didn't it? So what these shout out Sundays videos were is people would come to your channel and they would copy and paste an entire comment onto your video. They would just have it saved to a clipboard or something like that, and the comment would read some bullshit like, hey, I think you've got a lot of potential, we should be friends, we should collab, I think you need a bit of a boost, you should come over to my channel and join my Shout Out Sunday series. The rules are simple. All you need to do is stay active, like all my videos, comment all my videos, and you should be lucky enough to get yourself a shout out and get yourself plenty of inactive subs. I'd be a fucking idiot for doing it. My friend Mai did a video on this like a year and a half ago, so I would actually go recommend you actually watch that video. It was actually really good, and it'll give you an insight as to a lot of these comments. I haven't had any of these comments in over a year and a half, though. It's a dead thing now. It's not relevant, which thank the fucking Lord for. But yeah, so a lot of them would just copy and paste the bullshit onto your channel. And obviously when I first started and I had no idea what these things were, I was like, oh hell yeah, subscribers are all that matter, I can do that. And I obviously did follow the herd. I was a sheep, and I would do this on a lot of channels in an attempt to get more subscribers. But anyway, back on the topic of Morgz. So Morgz did this a lot around 2015. He left a comment, one of that copy and paste bullshit comments on my channel, and I just followed the herds. I went to his channel, I did the exact same thing, and I think even at this point, he was at like 8K or something like that. Fuck, that really depressed me to say. I've been on this for what, 3 years? 1.5K? We on that grind out here, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, he had like 8K or something at this point. He was even younger than me. These shout out things were working for him because he was like the king of doing shout outs. He had so many of them, and they got fucking insane amount of views. They got thousands per views each upload. And I obviously understand he gets millions now, but you have to understand back at the time, these videos were getting more views than his sub count. That's how big they were. And he noticed that they were getting very big, so what did he do? Well, he did the most humane thing possible. He fucking unlisted all of them. I say he unlisted all of them. I don't know what he did with them. I assume he unlisted them just so he could keep all the views, but, you know, I mean, I don't really think it matters anymore. Not a lot of people knew he did this. I did, though. I don't like Morgz much. Obviously, I agree with a lot of people that his channel's kind of... It's not for me, that's what I'd say. Everyone has the right to upload what they want, regardless of, the quality of it. There are people that definitely know about this that isn't just me, but they're probably not even doing YouTube anymore, so I don't really think it matters. But that was the story of Morgz. I kind of enjoy doing these like commentary videos. They're a lot more chill, and even though I do sound like death because I am sick, they are still fun to make. Anyway, I uploaded a video a few days ago, whenever this is going up, about the KSI and Logan Paul fight. It's pretty good. Not many people watched it. So I'm gonna leave that at the end of the video. So if you haven't watched it, please do go and check it out. I did put a lot of effort into it. Obviously, I know that I do seem like a bit of a discount memulous, but they're still fun to do anyway. Also, it's just a bit of extra content you get when I'm not doing vlogs or anything else that I'm doing on my channel. So yeah, I think that we're all winning at the end of the day. I think we can all agree we want Fat Morgz back.